Good morning, YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to make a super tasty little snack. You could use it as an appetizer too, I guess. We're making bacon wrapped asparagus. So delicious and so super simple. Let's cook, y'all. We got a family to feed. All right, so I thought we would roast some asparagus. We're doing these like for a party. So I've got about a pound of asparagus and I'm just taking the ends off of them. So a couple inches about. So you're just, easiest way to do this, hold it like this. And where it breaks naturally, that's the best place to take that off. Alternately, if you wanted to, which would be even faster, line them all up. Just do them that way. Do that. Alright, so doing these for like a little party snack kind of thing. And I thought I would bacon wrap them and roast them. And to do that, we're gonna do a couple things. We want nice crispy bacon by the time we're done. And we're gonna get it this way. So I've got my oven at 400 degrees, right? And I do not have thick cut bacon. You want the bacon to end up pretty crispy. So this is just regular thin cut bacon. And I'm cutting it lengthwise. I read that trick. Where'd I get that trick? Pinterest maybe? But you're doing it, you know what, my bacon got warm. So it doesn't want to slice. It wants to just pull apart. So I may stick it in the freezer for a second or two and let it chill so it'll be easier to cut. Anyway, the thinner bacon will have less of a chance of overlapping, which means there's a better chance it will get nice and crispy. Here's what I mean. So you want to wrap it so that you're not overlapping, okay? Because anywhere your bacon overlaps, it's going to make it thicker, meaning it won't crisp up. Does that make sense? Oh, I'm holding that way up high where y'all can't see what I'm doing. Alright, so we're just taking that half piece of bacon and wrapping that asparagus spear. And then we're putting it on a rack over a baking sheet. Alright, so let me do it again. So this is the other half of that piece of bacon that I sliced horizontally. And we're wrapping it so that it is not overlapping. Overlapping will make it thick, which means by the time it gets nice and crispy, your asparagus is going to be really soggy, which I don't think would be very pleasant. Actually, I know it's not very pleasant because I've had it done that way. Okay. And if you get a little extra piece like this, I don't know why I left this little bit naked right here. You see that? Wrap him up. Just that way. Alright, so I'm going to go through the rest of these. I'm going to get them all wrapped up. Oven's preheating 400 degrees, and I'll be back and show you what they all look like when they're ready to go. Alright, we are all wrapped up. So set that aside. And here's what we look like. See? They're cute. Alright, these are going to go in for about 18 minutes, okay? It could be just a bit longer, but probably not. Actually, I'm going to check them at 15 minutes because I may, at 15, if I like what they look like, I'm going to throw them under the broiler for a couple minutes. But first step, just baking them off 400 degrees for 15, and then we will check them. Tuck that one in again. Okay, so we've had, actually right at 22 minutes. I let it go for another couple minutes. I'm just not getting the crispiness that I'm after. Come on. Let's get in there. Can you see it? There we go. See? Still a little bit on the flabby side. So I moved into the top rack and I'm going to put them under the broiler just long enough to get everything nice and crispy. Okay, so we're perfect. Had probably 6 or 7 minutes under the broiler. I really wanted to get those nice and crispy. And that's what it took to do that. Alright, so let me move these guys back. And then I'm going to get in here where I can get a good picture and show you. because that was a little end piece that didn't quite fit, so I just threw it on there as a tester. I figured when that was nice and crispy, we were probably getting close to good to go. So these are just lined up like this. Oh man, these make me happy, and they're hot. I'm gonna burn myself, which is kind of what I do. Try to line them up so that they are all facing the same direction. Kind of pretty that way, I think. You know what, I've got a couple over here I'm going to throw back under the broiler for a minute just because they're not quite where I want them to be. Alright, and then I'm going to bring you over here next to the window so you've got the light. So you can see. Come on. Why do I have to fight with this camera? Brand new camera. Just a couple months ago. It was not inexpensive, but it's decided it's not going to work for me as much as I wanted to. Alright guys, so let me grab one of these over here. Hot. Wow. That is blistering hot. I probably should wait a minute, but I'm not gonna. Wow. Man, I love asparagus and I love bacon, and they're even better together.
Hey YouTube, thanks for watching, and if you thought that video was helpful, do me a huge favor. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get a notification whenever I post a new video. And if you have a second, hop on over to Patreon and check out how to support my channel even more. Again, thanks for watching.